ING. Life creation, Zulu nation. Life revelation, destroy all nations. Life inheritance, life balance and life crusade. Nothing stays the same. A renegade.
The Renegades of Funk, Africa Bambaataa, and the Soul Sonic Force. Well, good evening and welcome to another GBE, a Gary Bird experience, as the funky forces of the universe come together for us to bring another set of Big Apple jams your way. Well, in a few minutes, my engineer, Jonathan E. at Master Control, and I are going to go looking for something perfect. That's right, the perfect beat for you, especially if you are up at Planet Rock, the Bronx, where the Zulu Nation is in dance formation tonight. Now, speaking of dance, have you heard about the WLIB Break Dance Contest? That's right, you have a chance to win a trip to the mother country, the place that sent Africa Bambaataa into a galaxy far, far away. Who knows, you could be on your way into the land of the pyramids. Checking it all out.
Venus and Jupiter can be seen in the sky not long after sunset. With the glow of twilight still lingering, and a dash of nearsightedness, and some good old human imagination, and some well-intentioned people will even claim it's shooting off sparks. It's as big as a basketball. It has landing lights, and so on. Hard to believe? Well, the most frequently reported UFOs on record are the planets Venus and Jupiter. IFOs want you to know a little about the autokinetic illusion and the night sky. July 24, 1948. An Eastern Airlines flight is en route from Houston to Atlanta, when suddenly the flight crew, all intelligent, trained observers, reported the
I am the Funk Overlord. I have come to take control of your mind.
So this is how Bam sends them to the street, hip-hopping, looking for the perfect beat. Rapping, scratching, breaking, shaking, the success of hip-hop is in the making. On TV and on radio, you hear and see it wherever you go. Graffiti began on the walls, and now it's sold in stores and malls. From Uptown to Fifth Avenue, the journey took a heck of a crew. From a neighborhood and a street scene all around the world to the silver screen.
Well, hi there, people. You know me. I used to run a little joint called Germany. I was #1, the people's choice. And everybody listened to my mighty voice. My name is Adolf. I'm on the mic. I'm going to hip you to the story of the new Third Reich. It all began down in Munich town. And pretty soon the word started getting around. So I said to Martin Bormann, I said, hey, Marty, why don't we throw a little Nazi party? So we had an election, well, kind of, sort of. Before you knew, hello, new order. To all those mothers in the fatherland. I said, Achtung, baby, I got me a plan. I said, what you got, Adolf? What you gonna do? I said, how about this one? World War
Boy, that scratching was making me itch.
What once was in the underground has now by elements been found. And like anywhere you see fresh meat, the culture vultures come to eat. Now with hip-hop on his lip, Malcolm McLaren begins his trip. How he went to the planet Rock and came back to Britain in future shock. Because though he thought punk was the top, he found the groove was in hip-hop.
Working with a group called Bow Wow Wow. I came over there because they were signed to RCA Records and I was looking to put them on in a hall in Manhattan somewhere. But the terrible thing was I was really stuck for a responsible and interesting and exciting kind of opening act. And there was nothing happening in New York at all. And a friend of mine introduced me to a guy who I met on the street somewhere down Fifth Avenue. He told me about an incredible scene that was happening, not in Manhattan, but out in a suburb known as the South Bronx. And he said if I'd like, I could come down on a Saturday night where they were holding a big party and I would see something that couldn't possibly have ever existed in England. And I decided to actually pitch up with him on Saturday night. Upon arriving, the party, unbeknown to me, I thought it was going to be inside a house, was actually out in the open, in a wasteland, surrounded by these huge fired-out condominiums. And there, in the midst of it, was about 1,000 kids. I couldn't believe it. I was very, very worried, being the only white guy there, and the cab driver gave me the signature that I should put my dollars in my socks. Nevertheless, I escorted myself across the road with this guy and made my way through the crowd, pushing and shoving, until I got to the decks where the music was coming from. Shook hands with this huge fat guy, who later became known to me as a guy called Africa Bambaataa. And what I witnessed was a various group of different young kids who were popping in and out amongst the decks, messing about with records. Now, as far as I could see, it was extraordinary because the sound coming out was totally inarticulate. It was a load of rough noises that sounded a little like a guitar, but had a sort of like a concrete chisel sound, right? And the sound, I realised, was actually coming from the way they were messing around with their hands on the decks, moving records backwards and forwards. But they weren't just doing it with one record, they were doing it with two, and they were mixing across one to the other. In fact, it was making music out of other people's music. As time went on and I stuck around for an hour or so, the crowd was extremely volatile and at times would jump into pitched battles. But at one point or another, people would move to the sides and a group of kids would start freaking out in the middle of doing all these incredible gymnastic dancing.
What McLaren saw was called hip-hop, energy in motion that you could not stop, demanding all of your imagination if you were to share in the celebration. Now, it wasn't enough to just be good. You had to be super bad, because when you hit that floor, your reputation was just about all you had.
I think hip-hop is being in control of your body. That's the whole art of it, actually understanding that you're much bigger than you are. It's a demonstration of your prowess. If you haven't got a dime in your pocket, the one thing you can do on Madison Avenue is spin on your head and show all the white honkies moving out of the Chase Manhattan Bank on the lunchtime and say, well, hell, beat that. And if you can't, here's my cap. Give me a few dollars.
But the story of hip-hop doesn't belong in New York, L.A., or London. That's wrong. The true story begins in devastation, bad housing, gang wars, and desperation. And the Bronx Ghetto, or Planet Rock. Let's take a minute and turn back the clock to the first hero of the hip-hop groove, the man who made the people move. From Jamaica, he came with a sense of rhythm, and what he brought to the Bronx was a sound system. Music he played made life work and made him a legend. Cool DJ Herc.
When Kool Herc gave a party, everybody be there. A lot of people used to have fun, big fun. That was the talk for the whole weekend, or the whole summer. Where did you party? I was partying with Kool Herc, man. He gave a block party, you know, the tennis court disco, a lot of other things too. That's about my records right over here. You know, but now it's not there no more, called Sounds and Things. And this would be a ballroom up here I used to play. Matter of fact, I play up there for the Transit Authority dinner one time. And Mario Cuomo was there before he became governor. Basically, right here. A place called Galaxy 2000. And they had a big shootout here one time. Same time I played at Bronx River. I came back, I seen the canopy knocked down, the fire escape was let down, you know, and I knew something was wrong. The Bronx is on an uplift. I'm very pleased to see a lot of places being rehabilitated. But I think there's still more could be done, a whole lot. All those unforgettable promises from the South Bronx, from the car that came over, made out of iron, right? But I never left the Bronx, and I love the Bronx. I don't want to leave.
What Herc did was throw down the sound of forgotten heroes like James Brown and separate the good stuff from the junk with the emphasis on a lot of funk. And in the middle of a funky sound, Kokla Rock, his rapper, would go to town. The music was hot and very loud with participation to excite the crowd. Then Herc would drop a mighty blast with a golden oldie from music past.
Cedric, 1520. Over 10 years ago.
Oh, look at that medallion. What happened to that?
Got stolen. That was like my badge, like a sheriff. The place was packed.
How was it?
It was pretty good. Everybody showed up, had a good time. Everybody put on their best that day. And all of a sudden, I don't know, all of a sudden, if something happened, I just don't get into the party spirit no more, you know? I got injured. I got stabbed. Fatally stabbed up. And that just put a halt to the whole thing. I walked right into it. You know, I didn't know where the knife came from. I just literally walked into it. I was hit 4 times. The last one pierced my hand. You know, went all the way through. It shouldn't have happened. So, and that just drew me to the show, you know. And I just stopped. I stopped playing as far as, you know, accepting gig, but I wasn't out in the public eyes too much. That was the rise of a lot of DJs, you know. They said, well, Herc wasn't on the scene, you know, this is our chance. And a lot of them dashed in and capitalized on it. DJs, you know, and the music that they used to come to hear at my party was all over now. Kool Herc is not a stepping stone, it ain't a horse that can't be rode, and it a bull that can't be stopped, and it a disco I can't rock. Now, rock on. It could have been on my obituary that this is the guy who started this, you know, and this was what he did.
Though he may be a fallen hero, all will forever say that in the history of hip-hop, he was its #1 DJ. You see, Herc had started something that not even his enemies wanted to stop. Kool DJ Herc had launched the birth of a movement called hip-hop. In the middle of Savage Skulls and on the top of the hill with the 7 crowns, the gangs were in the Bronx, and they were seriously getting down. It was little Vietnam, where even the police watched out for raids, and where the baddest of them all was a street gang known as the Black Spades. And from them emerged a boy who became the adopted father of the hip-hop generation, a Zulu, Africa Bambaataa.
I got into street gangs, the Black Spades, a lot of other groups I was in before I became a Spade, Power, Bronx, Savage Nomads. And, but the Spades was one of the groups that I really loved a lot. It was a lot of unity in the group. It was one of the most hated groups in the whole city because all it was about was trouble and stuff and static. But it was one of the most organized black youth groups. As for if you mess with them, they would mess with you. And plus, in that year, 1975, one of the brothers that was close to me that lived with me for about 2 years, by the name of Solski, got shot by the police on Pelham Bay along with some other members of the Spades. And he died, and this other member died, and one survived.
The violent death of Bam's best friend marked for him the end of the line. And he went back to a vision that once had occurred inside of his youthful mind. A way to fight, yet maintain peace. An impossible situation. Unless you could create something powerful, like his memory of the Zulu nation.
Violence is necessary. Violence is a part of America's culture. It is as American as cherry pie. American taught the black people to be violent. We will use that violence to rid ourselves of those
former slaves and the sons of former slave owners. Will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood? I have a dream. One day.
Basically, our ultimate goal in the Klan is to bring about a unification of all of the Anglo-Saxon and Protestant American citizens into a bond of unity to counteract the philosophies of the minority. And
there are many people who feel that it is useless and futile for us to continue talking peace and nonviolence against a government whose reply is only savage attacks on an unarmed and defenseless people.
We are not human beings unless we ourselves band together and do whatever, however, whenever is necessary to see that our lives and our property is protected. And I doubt that any person in here would refuse to do the same thing were he in the same position. Or I should say, were he in the same condition.
It was with the vision of the Zulu nation, a trip to Africa, and a death situation that produced a man who put on Zulu dress and began to transform a violent mess.
No sellout. No sellout. No sellout.
Bambaataa was always a music man, a record collector who as a DJ jammed. Now he saw a new idea to use Stand and Proud in his career, to put the Bronx in a music trance and move from violence to Zulu dance. And so it became hip to hop in the land known as Planet Rock, where gangs used to fight in the street every day. Now they began to compete in a different way. As the DJ's music made the house shake, the dancers would begin to break. Some electric boogie to move like toys, others would spin and became B-boys.
There you go. Hey, you guys ready? Yeah. Let's go.
The Breakers know what they have got. From electro boogie to street robot, they dance out the anger in a street or room. Who needs a gang when the beat goes boom?
Yes, can I help you? Yes. What are you doing around here?
You guys need to go back. I'm going to take all of y'all.
Oh, you want to take us out? All right. Let's go.
afternoon, destroying all dreams, flying through the moon, nobody's in the schools. Doing it's the wild style. Come on. The wild style.
The elements of hip-hop go beyond the dance to the streets where artists take a chance. In the Bronx, where young men on the go paint trains and walls like Picasso. Graffiti is what they call their art, and it's here where they get their start. Though you may think these policemen bores, they battle kids like Brim in graffiti wars.
Here are the stickers we're using as evidence. Yeah, some of those kids we locked up on the graffiti.
Art versus transit. Fame. The new king of all the vandals. The rest of you all have your assignment?
Yeah.
All right. Hickey and Ski, I want you to stay after roll call. I have a special assignment for you on a graffiti. All right, take your vote.
You're marching Monday, right, Sarge?
We have some information that they cut the fence on the Jerome yards. That's the new fence, and they cut it right open again.
Let's take a look inside the machine and watch New York's finest on the graffiti scene.
What does this look like to you? Does this look like something that would be in a city, in any city? This looks like a jail, a prison, word, with all this barbed wire around you. What kind of feeling, I wonder what kind of feeling people that live around here feel with all this wire and stuff around them. It looks like something from Germany, the Nazis and all that.
Krylon and Rust-Oleum, I feel like I'm doing a commercial for these things. These are about the best cans of paint on the market, and this is what they invariably will go out and steal. They never pay for their paint, they'll steal it.
The only way I could figure it, that Mayor Koch and the head of the MTA, is not that they don't like graffiti, is that they don't like something they can't control.
This is vandalism. That's what it is. It's somebody else's property. They're defacing somebody else's property. I wouldn't want them coming to my house and painting up my house. I wouldn't want them painting my cars.
Mayor Koch tried to, get us to make a deal with him that, he'll give us 10 cars to be painted and we'll stop the rest of graffiti. But it didn't work out like that because, it'll be fine for me, but how about someone else that wants to paint on the train? I can't stop them because they got their own feelings to express the same way I got my feelings to express. I'm not gonna tell someone, you can't express your feelings, only me. That's not the way it works.
Like I said, there's tens of thousands of these kids doing graffiti. Only a handful of them are really good. But whether they're good or bad, they have no business being down here. It's dangerous, they can get hurt, and it's not their property.
As long as there's something to be said in the ghetto, there'll be graffiti. If it's in a building or it's in a train, wherever something has to be said, in New York City, that's the way we express ourselves. It might seem silly to someone else, but in New York City, that's the way we express ourselves. And all this, it just makes me madder and makes me want to go painting more. When I see this, you know, it burns me up. I want to go out and paint. And I want to show them that they can't win, because they can't. The war against graffiti been like 10 years, and they haven't won nothing. It took them 10 years to put this fence on. It'll just take us another year to get into them. Just give us some time, we'll return.
We are here today in order to induct into the Rappers Hall of Fame just a few of the greatest rappers who ever made rapping their life and fame. It didn't start with the Sugar Hill Gang. It didn't start with Curtis Blow. It didn't start with Flash or the Furious Five. You can take it from me, I know. We're going back to the roots where it all began, at radio stations all over the land with Jocko, Hot Rod, and Montague, DJs who rap like DJs do, with names like Hatter and Dr. Jive in the 50s and 60s, keeping rap alive. Just a step for our tradition for rap to take on a social mission. Rap gives kids a whole new way to express themselves and sometimes pay. You might have been told you were no good, but with a rap, you were king of the neighborhood.
Man can't fake. He's a geechee. He's There he is, Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier.
People of the world, the man you see was the world's greatest rapper, Muhammad Ali. In the days when he was Cassius Clay, he was the first national rapper in the USA.
He's going around saying that he's a championship fighter, but when he meets me, he'll fall 20 pounds lighter. He thinks that he's the real heavyweight champ, but after I'm finished, he'll just be a tramp. Now, I'm not saying this just to be funny, but I'm fighting Ernie because he needs the money. I decided to let him make a little bread, but the catch is I must whip his head. I understand he wants to stand toe-to-toe and whip me trade blow for blow, but if he's hip, he'll take a dip because I plan to bust his lip.
From the northeast to the northwest, from the southeast to the west coast, from the northwest to the midwest, every rapper thinks he can rap the most. But it all began in Akaboo land many, many moons ago. It was among the vibes and the powerful vines from which our roots do grow. The Yoruba and the Bantu, the Sotho and the Gotha, the Akan people of Ghana, the Rwanda and the Hausa. They engaged in a form of praise done by griots or a chosen bard. Today we call it throwing down, or maybe rapping hard.
Well, who are you? Who am I? 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 I'm Cass. So what? What do that mean? That I'm the baddest MC lover on the hip-hop scene. JDL. Big deal. What does that prove? That I'm the MC that make the people move. I'm Easy. Easy who? And what is your game? I'm Easy AD. I bet your girls know my name. I'm KG. That's your business. That's what you got to say. That I can rock you anywhere, anytime, any day. But chasing tone. The DJs, what do they want to do? Bring in a funky record when you give us the cue. Oh, like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, have fun. Do that now. Yo, such ain't nothing but a tip. Oh, no, girl. That's your own risk.
I know Heartbreaker's going on. I just want to know. I know y'all's the code, because what's Heartbreaker supposed to mean?
You don't know. She know acting French. She
know.
Yo, would you actually tell her what Heartbreakers mean?
Well, we'll promise you the world and won't deliver.
Girl, broken heart is what we give you.
Make you feel like a million by the things we say. And make you feel like a fool the very next day.
We're Heartbreakers. We're Heartbreakers.
Hello. Yeah, girl, it's me, the captain, with some rap for you. So listen up, don't talk until I'm through. Now you're sweet, you're fine, and you got class, but I feel things are going way too fast. It's not that I don't enjoy having you around, but I'm the kind of man that can't be tied down. Thanks for all the joy that you brought to me, and I hope you understand that I gotta be free.
We're Heartbreakers, and this is how we break your heart.
I don't know. Ask him a simple question, they're going to come out their face and try to talk about it's all about
them.
them.
Did you peep the part when Cass got on the phone and he was talking to the girl on the phone and he just stood
That
up
was
there?
his mother. He wasn't taking
Anybody can talk that hip-hop job. Tell him about it, Lee.
Sophisticated Queen MC. Yes, of course, that's me. It's just a ceremony. The one that's going to take it to the top of the key. Introducing myself, MC Lisa Lee. The blast from the past, superb in every word. Super female rapper, yes, the best you've heard. Lisa Lee is known to be the people's choice. I get parties rocking with my sexual fun. And when you see the queen walking up the street, I'm not souped up, considered just incognito. I make the fellas sweat, cause I keep their bodies hot. It's a woman's world. You got to give it what you got.
Well, I'm sharp party people and I'm ready to rock. And if it wanna be done, you got to give me what you got. My fellas in the place that won't steer you wrong. You got to give it up or leave it alone. So get ready for this. Get ready for this. The party people in the place, get ready for this.
To you.
So what you wanna do? So do you wanna rock the house and turn this mother out? Fly girls, are you with us? And if you're ready to rock,
to help me turn it out,
let the world know what we're talking about. To all the ladies,
yeah,
I want you to listen.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey,
ladies,
yeah,
all the 1980s. Dun, dun, dun. Watch out for the fellas,
yeah, that'll
drive you crazy. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, look out.
Hey, you better abide while we rock your ass. Solo side, Grandmaster. Yeah. You are the best, so get on the mic and song, get along and rap. Well, I'm the capital 4, MCXX, and it don't come at all if it ain't correct. Don't have to bite, not necessary. The Grandmaster Cab got a rhyme like Perry. Rhyme from 9 to the break of day. Don't have a big mouth to say what to say. But if you run out of rhymes, stop sounding dumb. So see me, GMC, I am the captain of the fun, and I'm guaranteed to sell yourself. I'm doing sound, JDL, you're the number one. Get on the mic and song that you're the hut maker. You hear my voice on the set and on the chat. Next step is added, put on wax on the radio station to make it dance. Son, I came to you a kid with WJDL, doing worldwide tours, CBL course, plus my own alibi, which I endorse. Run as you cloud, I'll be to the rock of 600 share, 6,000 share, 6 million shares of IBM stock. Easy, AD, making your girl scream, but get on, go like a song by y'all supreme. A girl take an AD at the top of the chart, I'm not deep, but known to steal your heart. Won't be too long before I'm seen in the cover of Life, a magazine, cause I can see it in your eyes. When I start rapping, you know I'm the man that makes things happen. Furthermore, everyone company is my number and a dime, so you can call me an almighty KG. You're the next I need to get on the microphone and speak your piece. I don't beat around the bush, and I don't stall, and when you say KG, you said it's all. If you don't know by now, you should have been told. When they make the almighty, I broke the mold. Rob from the rich, give to the poor. Cause I spent a few dollars for the cold crush floor. Almighty, I'm down with the best, and if you don't like me, I wouldn't care less. So,
What's up? What you doing, Professor? I'm coming up with a new short shot, hot post, utmost funky rhyme. What's up, man? How you doing, man? It's good. Where y'all going?
Just chilling, man. We were talking.
Yeah,
What's up, man? We got chill about you.
You know it. You know it. Dirty white gloves, man.
Yeah, man. You got this time.
Dance a bit, nigga. How good can you dance?
I can dance better than you can rhyme. You can dance
I doubt that very seriously.
Know that, man.
I'm always popping the shock of the rocket to put aside the hip hop while the other MCs are steady jocking, cause when I'm going there ain't no stopping. Let me see what you can do.
What can you do?
I don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, show 'em.
Yeah, can do something. Show 'em.
Yeah, let's see what you can do now.
Say your side. Show 'em.
Yo, man, by the way, what's your name, man?
Well, my name is Pow Wow with all the know-how who can rock and ride here and shock you now. Because I'm the one with the shortest style, but to all the party people don't worth their while.
Well, introduce to me the GLOBE. I got the funky harmony. As you can see, my rhymes are so sweet for little boy Keith. So go ahead, little Keith, and show up with me. Just dance, little Keith. Dance, little Keith. Dance.
Yeah, man, that was back in the old days, though. Right? B-boy and all that stuff. You know what it's all about now? hip-hop and stocking and rocking and putting aside the hip-hop because when we're going there ain't no stopping.
Now the style that we use can hardly be measured. When we're doing it for the people, it surely is a pleasure. We can rock away the sound of the stormy weather. We're 3 for all. That means we are together. We're just too clever and never analyze when we hear rhyme good enough for us to bite. So listen as we recite. Presenting Mr. Biggs,
MC Power,
and Glow. We're just rocking it up. Yeah, with MC Soul, we're the 3 you can't believe who are musical. And on the mics we are so magical. We're playing tricks on your mind, stepping it back and forth. We're telling you to run when you should walk. You know the style that we use is incredible. And to some people this considered a miracle. It's a rap, piece of craft work on its way to the top. And that's the peak of the chart. We'll be the MC Pop. We are 3 you can't see high potential with the MC style and our renewal. You're trying hard to compete. You're making the same mistake. A jumping off the pace that we create. So get on it so sonic cause we're the boss. And we've got the force to back up the melody, the harmony. And we 3 MCs. And most definitely this is an MC treat. So people, you're out there, gather around. Check out what we 3 MCs have found. It's a thing in the future, but it's here in the present. Not sour, but sweet, nice, and pleasant. Now let's all party. Here's your chance to dance with the rhythm of the African man. Ain't like that.
He was looking for a perfect beat. It had to match what he felt in the street. Arthur Baker and Bam produced the sound that Zulus the nation's feet.
1, 2, 3. Since the prehistoric ages and the days of ancient Greece on down through the Middle Ages, planet Earth kept going to changes, and then the Renaissance came. Times continue to change. Nothing stayed the same. But there were always renegades like Sitting Bull, Tom Paine, Dr. Martin Luther King, Hannibal, Marco Polo, the horrible Malcolm X. They were renegades. Yes, the renegades of their time and age. The mighty renegades. Foot pat. Now hand clap. Now renegades.
Excellent. Yeah, you know we should do punch in the word like, so you all go like real strong.
Lights. In the electronic chance. Like 1, 2, 3. Like. Yeah. Like. 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 They changed the course of history. Everyday people like you and me, you know.
Nah, that shit ain't right.
What the hell is going on here? Come on, tell me something.
They changed the course of history.
What is wrong?
We ain't coming in on time, man.
I can't hear you.
Well, come on, Mr. Engineer, get it right, get it right. Come on, Mr. Engineer, get it right, get it right.
Because if you don't,
and if you don't, they changed the course of history. Everyday people like you and me. In the days of ancient Greece, on down through the Middle Ages, planet Earth kept going to changes. Then the Renaissance came. Times continue to change. Nothing stayed the same. But there were always renegades like Sitting Bull, Tom Paine, Dr. Martin Luther King, Hannibal, Marco Polo, hang on the horrible Malcolm X. They were renegades. Yes, the renegades.
Years ago, it was up on the roof where doo-woppers sang and drank 100 proof. Today, Bam and Biggs are a part of the force that rules and overlooks the Bronx Concourse.
Bronx, the Savage Skulls, and further down by Steppins Avenue, the Ghetto Brothers, Black Pearls, those birds, man, but they was alright.
We out here chilling, man. They probably still over there doing that same old mess, man.
They probably crazy and stuff. And our whole kingdom, Black Spade areas, Savage Spades. Nobody come mess in the Spades area.
That was a good thing about it. We used to always go to them. We let nobody
nobody come over here, especially in Bronx River, the home of God. Nobody mess with Little Vietnam. It's where all the Black Spades and Reapers was from. And Power. And the Mortals.
Look how different Monroe look though, man. That's cool. It's still grassy up now. It's all Dust Bowl.
Yeah, it looks wild now.
It's critical. And as you get older, man, you can just see the beauty from up there, man. You just see this is your town.
Yeah, the Bronx is definitely number one. Only one. Everybody talk about Bronx is whack and dirty and stink. Looking from here, the Bronx is definitely on the one.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I heard a lot of Zulu Nation running in Monroe now. Yeah, a lot of Zulu Nation in Monroe and Stevenson and in all these housing development projects. Soon as Zulu Nation gonna take over the world. We're gonna rise.
It's the Bronx in the house. It's everybody in the house.
Well, that wraps it up for this evening's edition of our musical mission. I'm Gary Bird, inside of the GBE. Remember me next time you're looking for the perfect beat. Until tomorrow night, remember, you can make it if you try, but keep your head to the sky.
No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now. Renegades of this common age. This is common age for renegades. Renegades of this is common age. This is common age for renegades.
Prehistoric ages in the days of ancient Greece on down to the Middle Ages. Planet Earth kept on the changes. Then the Renaissance came. Times continue to change. Nothing stayed the same, but there were always renegades. Like these city bulls. Tom Paine. Dr. Martin Luther King. Malcolm X. They were renegades. Yes, renegades. Of their time and age. Somebody renegades. Now hand clap. Now renegades. From a different solar system, many, many galaxies away, we are the force of another creation, a new musical revelation. And we're on this musical mission to help the others listen. Hey, group on land, singing electronic jams like astrology, like technology, like creation, like illumination, like revelation, destroy all nations, like militant, like violence and like hussein. Nothing stays the same. A renegade. Way out, among God. Way out, way out, way out. Way out. Way out, way out, among God. Way out, way out, way out. Way out. Yes, some more. Now renegades are the people with their own philosophy. They change the course of history. Everyday people like you and me, you know. And time is an endless motion. Of the modern ages, here in this 20th century, you have to keep up inside. Modern time, a state of mind, and a sense of pride. Renegades. Yes, renegades. Of this time and age. Somebody renegade. What's that? Now hand clap. Now renegade.
funk, fire, fire, the renegade funk.